The Danube is the second longest river in Europe at 2,857 kilometers. It flows through 10 countries, including Serbia. The river flows through a magnificent Djerdap Gorge, the Iron Gate of the Danube, between the Carpathian and Balkan mountains, and forms the border between Serbia and Romania. The Iron Gates Gorge, in Serbian Đerdap, is the largest river gorge in Europe. Due to its specific geological, hydrological and archaeological features, as well as the rich flora and fauna to be found here, the Iron Gates Gorge has been proclaimed a national park. Countless historical and natural treasures are hidden in the Djerdap Gorge, the Iron Gate of the Danube. Precisely because of that, cruising the Djerdap Gorge stands out as the best way to visit its admirable sights. What can you see along the way? Tabula Traiana, a Roman memorial plaque, Tabula Traiana, inscribed on a rock near the Danube, is dedicated to the famous Roman emperor, who left many traces on his journey through Serbia. On his conquest, he built the first Roman road, fortifications, and later the famous Trajan's Bridge on the Danube. The board originated from the time of the wars with the Dacians, and it was set between the years 100 and 103. Only 4 of the 6 lines honoring Trajan's greatness are still visible and readable. Today the plaque is only visible from the water, during the cruises or sailing trips on the Danube. Decibel Rex. The monument to the last king of Dacia, Djerdapska, is located at the confluence of the Mraconia and Danube rivers, on the Romanian side of the Djerdap Gorge. Its construction lasted for 10 years and as many as 12 stonemasons alpinists participated in it. It is considered to be the largest carved monument in Europe, and was symbolically carved directly across from Trajan's memorial plaque, in order to forever defy this Roman emperor. Djerdapska was the last king of Dacia who ruled from 87 to 106. When Trajan came to power, his armies invaded Dacia to weaken its threat to the Roman border. Trajan conquered the Dacians in 106 AD and Djerdapska committed suicide to avoid capture. His country became another in a series of Roman provinces. The rock sculpture of Djerdapska is 43 meters in height and 31 meters in width. This amazing attraction remains one of the most imposing and loved places, being visited and photographed by all tourists that admire the beauty of the Iron Gates Gorge. The Mraconia Monastery. Below the sculpture of Decibel Rex, there is the White Monastery of Mraconia, not far from the river of the same name. It was built above the remains of a 15th century church. Since its construction began in 1523 until today, Mraconia Monastery has undergone a series of transformations to its current form and location. The ruins have been swallowed by the Danube following the construction of the Iron Gates' first hydroelectric, for which it has been called by locals the monastery underwater. Built in the shape of a cross with an open porch towards the Danube, the monastery has written on its entrance, "Born and destroyed several times, the monastery is showing today, beyond death, like security of faith, hope in resurrection and foundation of love." Small and large chasm. This part of the river is considered the deepest and narrowest of its entire course, from the source to the mouth, providing a breathtaking scenery, and magical lookouts that pass through the place, where Danube is at its narrowest, only 140 meters, and at its deepest, 90 meters. The small and big cauldrons deserve special attention, because this part of the cruise will leave you breathless. In Kazan, there were previously numerous strong whirlpools, which caused the surface of the water to be restless and look like a key, so in the Middle Ages the Turks gave this part of the Đerdap the name Kazan, meaning cauldron. Balloon signal stations. Kazan is the most dramatic natural landscape of the entire Danube. It was also the most dangerous navigation area of the river before building the dam. The difficult navigation conditions in Kazan required a specific system of river traffic management and control. A system of 6 signal stations on both banks of the Danube served as a unique traffic signal on the Danube. A raised or lowered balloon was a sign for the captains to freely pass, or wait for a boat passing from the opposite direction. Today, 2 so-called balloon stations have been preserved and serve as an infrastructural monumental heritage, being under protection of the Institute for Protection of Cultural Monuments. The Miroksh Mountain. What additionally contributes to the sensational view during the passage through the gorge, are the peaks of the mountains Miroksh. It is one of the richest mountains in Serbia by number of caves and coves, as well as other speleological formations. More than 1,000 kinds of herbs grow on this mountain. If you are eager to enjoy nature and the water, cruising the Danube through the Djerdap Gorge is the right choice. You will never go wrong with a cruise like this. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and click the bell to enable notifications for more travel videos.